wear the crown. I'm off at these fucking clowns who were up top, they deserve an ounce. It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown.
What's up, guys? Masta Styles here back with another Eternal Evolution video, and today we're going to be talking about the first Super Awaken hero. Yeah, you heard it right. Super Awaken. That's crazy to me because I can't believe we're already here. I thought we at least had some time, right? Before we get into that, give me a second here. Let's actually go over the potential heroes that they should have gone with. I know people probably won't like this one, but Arcadia would have been a great option for Super Breakthrough, right? She has the AoE attack. Could have added some effects to her AoE, would have been a great time to introduce poison to the game, right? She comes up, she casts her ultimate. All the other enemy units get hit by her AoE. He gets poison, damage reduction, losing HP, all of that fun stuff. That's another way you could have gone there. Other choice they could have gone with is Cervelli. Comes in, casts her ultimate, lockdown, drains energy, and also revive your energy. Wouldn't that have made sense? Also, I of course, I've dreaded this, and I hope they don't do this to my boy, Teresh. Teresh, he comes in, casts his ultimate, removes shields, right? Remove all shields and increases the damage you do and all of that fun stuff. Like, those are options for Super Breakthrough. Obviously, this guy needs an awakening, but that's what I was thinking. They said, no, we're not going to do all of that because that makes too much sense there. They're going to Super Breakthrough Emma. Why? I don't know. I don't get it. Right? So, now that they did it, the other question is Super Breakthrough going to make her even stronger? Because that was always the other question, because when it comes to the Super Breakthrough heroes, do you actually work on their gears and all of that fun stuff, right? I feel like this gives us the opportunity to see that. But again, you're gonna have to wait, because normally with the Super Breakthrough hero, you generally don't bring them to Super Breakthrough 3, and I'm trying to look at it here, it's not even there, until the next one is released, because of the way how they have it set up. There's no additional resources in the game for you to get the materials required to level the heroes up. So let's go to barrage. And one other thing I would love for them to fix, they need to fix this. This is a bug here. Why is that there in the animation video? This makes no sense, right? So again, my barrage here, I have him at Super Breakthrough 4. If I don't roll barrage or whoever is on that wheel, Gamuzo's Bell, then it's tough for me to actually bring them to 4. So again, we need the resources for that. We need a game mode. Hopefully they have it here in the patch notes. We're going to review the patch notes in a second. But I just don't understand why they would have did Emma over those other options. Because when I think of Super Breakthrough, I'm thinking of AoE versus single target. Like, she comes out, single target. Dom is also a single target, but at the same time, he does, splash. It's pretty much splash damage, but he'll be good against bosses. I think that's kind of the thought process. But I want to make a video about Super Breakthrough in terms of defense, right? When in PvP, it's very interesting, but you're gonna have to wait for that. Let's actually go over to the patch notes here. So as usual, they give us the 500 diamonds. You know how that goes, right? So new hero and hero optimizations. A new support hero, Emma. Why do they keep calling it support? Well, I guess it's kind of confusing calling it support. They should have given it a different name, right? I seen somebody mention this on Facebook. It's very confusing because you already have support class in the game, right? And you're calling it a support hero. It is what it is. New support skill, Frozen Volley. At the start of the battle, and every few seconds, Emma releases a barrage of few exploding arrows at the enemy, with each arrow dealing damage equal to a percentage of attack to the target and enemies around it. So it's splash damage. It's not really AoE, more splash damage. For every few attack speed, an additional exploding arrow is released, up to a maximum of few additional arrows. So it seems like she'll need a different amount of attack speed. Interestingly enough, this effect triggers the basic attack effect. Frozen Valley's first enhancement, each arrow deals additional true damage equal to a percentage of the target's max HP, can exceed a percentage of Emma's attack. Frozen Valley Second Enhancement, arrows can knock back enemies a short distance and slow them for a few seconds. Wouldn't that have been great if that was on Luke's Awaken 7 ability, where it slows them down? You knock them back, but they can still run back very fast. But that's neither here nor there. Sounds interesting enough. I think this would be even better for Emma. And once we get out of the patch notes, we'll talk a little bit more about her. So you want to stick around for that, right? Let's see what else they got. So new recruitment, of course, for Emma, which chances are I'm not summoning for that. I'm in new hero preparation mode. That's just me personally. We also have a new season of Pyramid Adventure. This one correlates with the Divine Prototype recruitment cards. This is why you've been saving them. This is why you need to summon. Obviously, the newer players, you may not have as much saved up, but you want to do this so you can get your mythic wands to pull on this one. The main reward is pretty much a fusion chip, and it's a selector, which is great. And you also get some other goodies along the way. So this is not a new event. It's the same old event. And of course, this is the one that correlates to the Super Breakthrough Hero, which is the hyperdimensional link. And most likely they still have it 7 days out for you to get your first copy of Emma's memory disk, right? Yeah, and that's pretty much it for that event. And this is the only way that they have that you can acquire that resources for Super Breakthrough as a free to play, right? They need to come out with a game mode or something. You got to give us something, right? Because right now there's no other way to acquire the resources needed for this other than making a purchase. Of course, new season of Guild versus Guild. You know how that one goes. Very simple. Sulkai, Monoko, Smith, Fiona, Valvia. Those are the bonus heroes there. New season of Twilight Lands. Didn't do anything with Twilight Lands. I was hoping that there was an opportunity for them to, add on some additional rewards to Twilight Lands for the later rounds. That would have been great. It is the 2-year anniversary, or is it done? Is that what's happening right now? It seems like it's done to me, because I'm looking at the patch notes and I'm not seeing anything, right? There's nothing here. It's the third week. At least try a little bit. And of course, we have game content adjustments and optimizations. Optimized shop system, added Dominic's memory disk shard in the alternate world shop. So now I get to bring him to Super Breakthrough 3 and see what he brings to the table. I feel like with him it's more so you're going to use him for bosses, right? He'll pop his ultimate. You'll do as much damage as you can. It pops. It does big damage. That's what that sounds like to me. So bug fixes. Fix the issue where support heroes wearing skins would display the default skin. Okay, cool. Fix the issue where selected limited contract in the contract sanctuary were always placed at the bottom of the list. Didn't notice that. Fix the issue where Fiona was not recognized as an Atlas after unlocking potential 3 level. Okay, so when you bring it to an A3, I mentioned this in the previous video with her that she wasn't showing up as an Atlas. Thank you for fixing that. Replace the challenge the Soul Rubelite Mine instant one time. Yeah, because if you already beat it, which I already did, it's kind of hard to do that. right? That makes sense. In Task Galactic Treasure event to avoid issues where some players cannot complete it due to them having to clear all stages. Yes. Doesn't that make sense, right? Why would you do that? You're assuming that we didn't beat it? Interestingly enough. So that's all they have for the patch notes, right? Just looking at this, I'm like, it is the 2-year anniversary. Again, for Twilight Lands, this is the only one that didn't get extended. Endless Battles got 2 weeks, right? And also, so is Holy Land Contract, right? They changed the name. I'm thinking Twilight Lands would have been great if they would have revamped it, even if it's just for the 2-year anniversary, right? Make it 14 days and give us better rewards on the later rounds. I know it's annoying you're probably going to struggle to go through it, but again, at least give me that option, right? Like the further you go through, you give me something like this, right? Let's go back to it. So you have something similar to this. As you progress through it, you gain additional rewards. Every chapter you clear, you gain some additional rewards. But that makes too much sense. You know, common sense isn't very common. So let's actually go back to Emma. Where is she? I have to find her here. Pull her up real quick. Oh, here she is. She has a lot of attack on her. I need to even put more attack. Now I want to work on her even more. I need to I think I have one. Let me see. I can't remember. I have one. Okay. So I'll bring her to Awaken 8. Yeah, I'll definitely bring her to Awaken 8. But it's only going to make her better. So bringing her to Awaken 10, and then I know I didn't really suggest her. I can't even remember off the top of my head what I exactly said about her in my my review for the alternate world shop for her. But again, now I think getting as much as attack as possible on her, I would have to wait to see if her attack speed changes, because in the notes there they were talking about you need to be at a certain attack speed, but we'll have to wait and see. Hopefully I remember to review her, because I didn't even go over Dom's skills. I completely forgot to do that. But this is my Emma here. I'm just interested to see what she brings to the table once you get her to those higher levels of Super Breakthrough. So she's basically the first Super Awaken hero, right? I can also see them doing this to Anpu too. Yeah, they really like Anpu and Ravenna, right? And Leo and Dom and Daniel, right? So again, if you made it this far in the video, comment down below Super Awakening, because Emma, it's a buff. We'll get to answer that question soon enough, right? But like I said, they need to add a way to acquire the resources for the Super Breakthrough. It's silly to me at this point, because you keep dropping the heroes and I have to wait until the next one comes out before I can even bring the other one up. And I can't even go back to work on Barrage, because again, I want to now bring the other one to 3. So how do I ever get a point where I can bring him up? I'm at a point now where I don't even bother by the awakenable heroes. I just focus on the Super Breakthrough. That's been my strategy. That's how I got Nord to 4. I have Barrage at 4. I think I rolled Barrage on the Muzo belt, but again, we need another way. And I've already said it here. We have all of this stuff here. Let's put it to use, right? I know this game mode is what it is, but there's a whole bunch of open screens here that need to be filled. And unless that's a broken promise. But again, if you're new around here, make sure you hit that subscribe button for updates, guides, walkthroughs, tier lists. And of course, for the new players, we have the Fun to Play series. Go check it out. A lot of tips over there for helping out the new players. For those that are rocking with me, let me know down in the comments how you feel about the new Super Awakening hero, Emma. The first one, yeah, I didn't think we would get there this soon. Without further ado, I want to thank you for watching. Till the next video, peace.